since so many of y'all helped me with this journal page concept, I thought I would show you how it ended up. This is the one I talked about, I don't know, a couple videos ago. The theme was, "Are you challenging me?" And it's for a journal page swap group that I'm in. And you know, you can interpret the theme any way you want. I couldn't interpret it at all. The only thing that came to my mind when I thought about it was Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver saying, "Are you talking to me?" That whole thing. I couldn't get past that, so I went with it. So it's my loose interpretation of the theme for the month, and I'm okay with it. It's not great, but it's not awful. I'm okay with it. I found this picture of him it's a scene from Taxi Driver, and I had already in my mind that I wanted to do kind of a black and yellow, you know, checkered cab looking thing. So I found these checkered cab straps somewhere on the internet, printed them out. The background is, okay, this is the picture. The background is, I think I gessoed just plain cardstock. I gessoed the cardstock to start with because I didn't know what in the heck I was going to do other than yellow and black. So I put some gesso on it. Oh yeah. I used a piece of this napkin that I think I got at Walmart. And I stuck that on there for some texture and some yellow. And then I did just some light stenciling here and there. And I sprayed, no, I didn't spray yet. Oh, I did some black paint. Yeah, I did. I sprayed some yellow because I had some yellow on there. I had the napkin on there, and then I put some black paint on the top and was going to let it run down, and it gets to right here, and I went, "Oh, no, poor planning, poor planning." So, I mean, I stopped it from running down his face, which would have looked kind of horror movie-ish. But then I did end up anyway having to print out, there's probably 3 or 4 little bobbies right here that I had to print out again and paste on top because I kept screwing him up. Even though I masked him off at some point, you know, when I realized that I was going to narf him up if I didn't. But everything that I did, you know, he got a smudge on him, or there was something on the end of his nose, or I accidentally sprayed water on him, it faded him out. I forgot to seal him before, you know, it was something. So I've got a layer of several bobbies there. But that's okay, because I wanted him to kind of pop anyway. Okay, did the drippy black, sprayed this yellow, and I think it's like a fabric paint. Probably got it TJ Maxx in a squirt bottle, but it's thick, and so it gets really gunked up and hard to spray. But when you can get it to come out, it's cool because it splatters like that. I mean, that's how it comes out of the pump. And I just think that's really cool because it just looks like it's been violently splattered. And sometimes that's a pleasant look. So I did that. I glued on the checker things, and then they were just way too clean and pretty for the background, so I roughed them up with just an emery board. And stuck some letters on there and sealed it and called it done. Put some plain yellow cardstock on the back, and that was it. So not difficult, and considering, you know, I did have so much trouble even coming up with any kind of idea, and then after I settled on, okay, I'll do this, then when there was, okay, what you gonna do with it? So I think it turned out okay. When I got finished, I put some Mod Podge over the whole thing, you know, just to seal everything down good. And I was giving it the final once-over, and I read it, and it said, "Are you talking tome?" Like I had almost put these 2 words right together. It looked like tome. And I couldn't believe that I did that. You know, you do the whole page, you stick the letters down. I had even sealed over them and not bothered to actually read it. And so, fortunately, I was able to peel the letters off without ripping them and without screwing up the background, and then separate them so that it made sense. But I don't know. It's different. It's interesting, and I'm happy with it. I'm good with it. So thank you all for your help and suggestions. That is where we ended up. I will be getting that in the mail today to its intended recipient. And the next swap that's coming up is for next month. The theme is, or actually for this month, the theme is paper dolls. And I'm excited about that because that's all kinds of fun. I've made some before, and it's something I like to do, and I've actually had several people request that I do a video on how I actually put them together. So I'm going to do that. Give me just a second to regroup and get my stuff together.